Hello everybody, welcome to this Castnet review video. Today I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Castnet, and as always, if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be leaving a discount link in the description of this video so that you can always get your money's worth for Castlink. So essentially, Castnet is a platform that allows you to share and monetize all of your live streams across a plethora of different platforms, and in fact it supports over 30. And today I'm going to be taking you through all of the different options that the website has to offer, essentially how it works, and overall some reasons that you might want to use this as opposed to some other live streaming platforms. So beginning off, we're going to start with our dashboard. Now this is where it gives us, overall analytics of our live stream. So for example, we can look at the real-time viewing count and how many people are connected for a specific stream that we are hosting. So for example, we would have to hit the go live button, and this will tell us an area where we can select the stream title. We'll title this stream 1. We'll have to select the region, so we'll just put United Kingdom, but we'll put Europe for this one, and then your stream description. So we'll type in hello. Doesn't really matter what it says. And then you have to go onto your setup page. Now this is where you can basically choose where you're going to go live for. So it will give you a sort of key essentially, and you can obviously initialize your camera and hit go live, but we'll do that in a little bit. We're going to set up our webcam and just hit go live. So as soon as this is all done, it will register our OBS cam, which is the one that I've got set as default on my browser, and then it will bring us to our live stream. Now you can obviously look at the bitrate, the FPS, the resolution, and any codecs that you've got going on, but when we hit next, we can then select our platform. So here are all the different platforms that we can do. We have obviously the typical three, which are Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. They're the sort of big ones, but you also have all these other options. You have Twitter, Steam, DLive, all of these different ones, even some that I've personally never heard of, but the reason why is because they're obviously from different constituencies. They're from different, nations and countries around the world. So it's not just limited to you being obviously in the US or the UK. You can, connect to this from Australia, Oceania, Africa, really wherever you are. So it's really great that they've got such a wide range of places that you can connect from. But we're going to go back to the dashboard and have a little look. So when you do have a stream up and running, you can obviously view the actual stream and select it here. Now it will show you with a little bar chart and color coding how many people are watching and how many people are connected. So this will basically give you a nice sort of viewer input and sort of how actually interested they are in your stream. And you can obviously have a little look at the service usage on their servers, where you can view how much storage you have remaining out of 5 gig and how much data out of 100. Now that is basically it for the dashboard. It's a very simple sort of place to look at everything from. So now let's go on to live streams. Now this is where we can view all the different live streams that we've got at one time. So for example, we've got this one here. The controls are to edit or delete it. Now if I edit it, I can basically select what it's actually going to be streaming, the thumbnail of the stream, everything like that. So we have an encoder set up. Now what this does is essentially allows us to set up everything we need for the overall live stream. You can upload a thumbnail that will be posted on every single platform that you choose to stream it on, and you also have a poster that you're able to use. So these are obviously used for displaying more on different platforms that you might want to have a slightly bigger sort of thumbnail like thing for the actual stream. Now under sharing is where we can view basically all of the different information and the links for our different platforms. So this is what the player will look like if you want to view the stream on Castnet, but you can also have JavaScript embed codes and iframe embed codes. So if anything that you wanted to put on a website, if you wanted the stream to be visible on a website, you're able to do that. And also HLS, and you're obviously able to then change the information such as the stream title and description if you do want to, and you've changed your mind after you edited it a little bit earlier when we first created the stream. Then we can enable multi-stream. Now there is a few caveats that we need to actually talk about with multi-stream, in the sense that if you do have affiliate status on say Twitch, they do say that you're not allowed to stream the same content on another platform. It's in their terms and conditions, and this might be similar for other ones. So multi-stream would really only happen for ones that do not have that TOS limitation, but it's nice to know that it's there so that you're able to stream on numerous different platforms at one time. So you're obviously able to hit on one of these, so for example YouTube, and then you would provide them with the server and the stream key in order to go live for that. And you would want that for your own, personal account. You wouldn't want to stream on somebody else's. You need to make sure that you have your own personal key for that. Then under player, this is where we're able to view what it will actually look like for somebody on our thing. But as you can see, we're not actually streaming at the moment. There won't be anything. But if there was, you would see the stream. You would be able to watch it live on Castnet. Under transcoding, you are able to check the different resolutions for the transcoding of your stream if you want to. You're able to also advertise it, so you're able to place hidden advertisements for any platforms that you want in your stream. And you also have security options as well, where you're able to allow access from specific domains. You're also able to geo-restrict, so you're also able to make sure that certain people in certain regions aren't able to watch your stream. Maybe there are laws in place, or maybe you just don't want that. It's completely up to you. And you're also able to turn a password protection on as well. So a lot of really great features in order to make sure that your stream goes out to the right people, that you don't have anyone unwilling watching it. You're able to also host private streams. So if you didn't want people viewing them as well, you may be able to password protect your stream so that people wouldn't get in without a password. Maybe you're showing a course, selling something like that. There's so many reasons why you might want to use something like this. And it's also great because using a website software that has just hosting for you means that if you wanted to do like one of the things and one of the use cases that a lot of people might use something like Castnet for is if you've ever seen on YouTube, if there's two big YouTubers and people are looking at maybe a live subscriber count, this is what they would use. They would use a platform that is able to obviously send out all those streams at one time and have it up constantly without having to leave their own machine running. It's a really great idea, and it helps you gain engagement without really having to do much. It's just come up with an idea and it will host it for you. Now, videos is where you're obviously able to upload any videos that you have. We don't have any, but if you wanted to, you would be able to upload this, and these would also be able to be shared and people can watch these as well. And then you can drag and drop the files here, or you can start an upload of particular files that you've got. But the video page is very easy to navigate. You would simply be able to update it and upload anything that you wanted to the page, and it would be as simple as that. Now, analytics is actually really interesting. They give you a lot on here, and it's really, really generous. So you can obviously view what we saw earlier, which is the real-time analytics of things that we've got for running streams. But if you then go down, you have the day summary. So you're able to see how many people have seen from all around the world, what countries are slightly more or less, your best countries, your worst, stuff like that. You're able to view your total bandwidth, and you're also able to look at even more information about specific countries because these are obviously able to be interacted with. If you go to daily stats, you're also able to view your daily stats in terms of how many people have connected with your stream as well. You're also able to view particular devices and information like that. So you have a date and a total and then a list of users. So you're able to see whether people are watching on mobile, laptop, tablet, PC, TV, really whatever you want. You also have ISP stats. So you're able to, this is basically where it will do a little bit more information about the actual location of people, but it's not too dissimilar to what we had on the other page, but you're still able to view the top countries in a slightly more seamless way, which I think is really, really good. And then you have your browser stats as well, which lets you see where people are browsing it from, and then also the OS stats, so you're able to view what operating system people are using to actually view it. So this would obviously be iOS, maybe Windows, Mac OS, Linux, whatever people are using, it will tell you here. And then finally we have the settings icon. This is basically where you can have a look at all of your service usage. You're able to view your full name, your email, what plan you've got, your phone, your register from. You're able to view packages, billing and password. They're the options that we've got. And then basically that is a very self-explanatory settings area where you're able to manage all of those ideas. You also have a nice, very useful notification panel, very easy to navigate, very simple to read. You also have an upload button, so you are able to upload videos from the top here. And a nice little thing that they've added is the option to change between light and dark mode. I personally love the dark mode on this website because one thing that a lot of websites do is just slap basically just black and white, maybe a slight gray. But one of the dark modes that I actually like is more of a navy deep blue. I really like this type of color. So the fact that they've just included that is a real bonus for anyone who does like dark mode. I use almost all of my applications on dark mode, so being able to do that is just a bonus, and I really, really like it. But that is more or less it for Castnet. So now it begs the question, what do I think about Castnet? And I think that it basically answers and creates a really easy way of managing all of your streams in one place. If you did want to do something like a live subscriber count or something like that, or have a 24/7 stream up and running, this is definitely the place that you would do it. You're able to monetize them really, really nicely. You're able to make money off your streams. And you're also able to have them on numerous platforms. As I said earlier, as long as the TOS doesn't obviously prohibit you from doing that on particular platforms, being able to have it across all of those, I think, is a really, really good feature. I also like the amount of analytics that they give you, because analytics is something that can basically are the main reason people can grow their channel, because they know what to improve on, they know what they're doing right, and they know what they're doing wrong. And being able to give you so many analytics in one really great place, I absolutely love. The UI is really easy to navigate. The interface is beautiful. I also like how the options where you're able to have live streaming videos as well, and the dashboard is just really simple. And overall, it's a really concrete software, and I would highly recommend it to anybody that is looking to have numerous monetization streams running at one time, and just having that option and flexibility without having to just interact with all these different websites individually. You can just interact with one. But thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.